Congratulations on the win. How do you feel your performance was? Take that mic.
Oh, okay. Performance, I was alright. I had to make some adjustments in mid-fight. That was not my strategy. I had planned on going out, move a little bit, throw some jabs, jab cross, just like use my reach, use my stand up. But he came out and he was like throwing some calf kicks, and then he just shot. And once he shot, he was in my leg, and I felt I could win the position, so I did the adjustment and went up scrambling and well, thank you. So I felt like I could get the best of the positions on the ground, so I made the adjustment. I changed the strategy mid-fight.
Was there any doubt that you had the win?
No, I would have been mad if they didn't give me the win. Like he was like only the second and third round trying to hit me from bottom, but come on, that's not really that wasn't even like doing anything for him. And I was holding the positions. I was not very active on top, but I was still like getting the best positions. And every time he tried to scramble, I still end up on top. So I think that's like enough for the win.
And you haven't fought since 2019, is that correct?
Yes.
Was there any ring rust in there? Do you believe in that?
No, I don't believe in that. But come on, you gotta give me some credit. I got the win against an undefeated opponent without fighting in almost 2 years. But I'm still gonna be active now. I made the switch to Sanford MMA in Florida. I'm training with some of the top guys every day. I go to wars every week at the gym, so I've had a lot of like tough rounds going into this fight. And well, sometimes you don't like show everything in the fight, but um, well, I did show some. He was the one initiating the grappling exchanges. Usually, I'm the one like going for the takedown, and this time he was trying to take me down. He was trying to beat me on the ground. He got me down in the first round. I got up every time. I got up, and then I started going for the takedown. And well, I came back from losing the first round into winning round two and three. So that's not too bad.
What was the decision to move to Stanford? Was that accidental? Was that just you found that gym, or was that a really conscious decision?
So the main reason I haven't fought since September 2019 was COVID. Uh, my country and many countries in South America, they were closed. Like you couldn't leave the country, you couldn't leave, you couldn't do anything. So I was training the most I can in my country. They kept us quarantined 2 weeks in, sometimes 2 weeks out, then 2 weeks in. So I couldn't even keep a training schedule over there. I couldn't keep a regimen. So as soon as they opened the countries, I sold my car. I told my family I was gonna go train. I had to like make the move, and I came to Florida, and it's been 4 tough, long months. Uh, I'm glad with the decisions I'm making in my life, and yeah, I just hope I can still like getting better every day, and making every Latin American and Peruvian people proud.
And this is your first fight during all this COVID protocol. Everything's different, fight week's different. Did you find that that was relaxing, kind of being able to train in your own room, or were you feeling coped up?
I feel like I came back into normal life once I got to Florida. Peru's not pretty right now. It's not pretty at all. We are pretty. The country's pretty messed up right now. I hope I gave a good moment to my people tonight, getting this win. And yeah, well, answering your question, I was very relieved once I got to Florida and to the States. Things are much better here. And well, I just want to go back a little home right now, a couple of weeks, and then be back to keep doing my thing.
Thank you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This was your first here. This was your first professional fight in America, right?
Yes.
I mean, granted, this isn't the big arenas, but was it still special coming in here and fighting here in Vegas?
Very special for me. Very special. I was supposed to make my debut stateside in 2017, but that fight fell through. I got a surgery, so well, that's all history. Now I finally got my U.S. debut, and I'm glad I can came out with a win.
And especially after that win, and talking about the life changing decisions that you had to make and uplifting your life, it's got to feel that it was all worth the effort. Now making the moves, right?
It is. It is. It was worth it, and it still be worth it. I'm a put in the work every day. I'm gonna make Every moment in my life count. I'm way more mature now than when I first got into the UFC. I was 20. I had just came out from the Ultimate Fighter. I was just a kid. I wasn't thinking straight about my future. I was just like thinking about the moment, and so I didn't make the right decisions. But now I understand a lot more. I understand everything that every choice I make in my life does. So I just see stuff through now.
The type of fight that played out there was very methodical. You know, lots of the transitions. You know, even the commentators were saying, you know, the pace wasn't the most frantic, but the nonstop moving that you guys were doing. How grueling was that? The constant transitions once you guys got either up to the cage or down to the ground.
So, well, you know, every fight is different. I may have some fights that have a frenetic pace. Some fights are more technical. This fight was very technical on the ground. Jordan is very dangerous. I think I said before the fight he doesn't have the best fundamentals on the ground, but he's very dangerous. He tries stuff. Also, he's very flexible. So I saw some positions that I could do, like that I could take, for example, the mount. I wasn't trying to take the mount. Like I knew I could take the mount, but when you mount someone who is very flexible like that and explosive, they go in between your legs, and he may end up in a leg lock. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna mount this guy. Like I knew I could mount him at any time. Like, well, once I get, well, not any time, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
Like I felt the position. I knew I could get the mount, and I was like, I'm not going to mount this guy. Like I have the position. I can hold it here until get rain down some strikes. So you gotta make the smart decisions outside the cage, but also inside the cage. In mid-fight, you can make many mistakes. Not at this level.
And it definitely seemed like he was of the one-track mind. He wanted to get a hold of you. He wanted to get to the ground. It seemed like striking wasn't a big game plan of his. But for you, definitely your striking, you established it. There was that point at the beginning where you guys sort of seemed like you were just trading kicks. Was there a point where when he kicked you, you're just like, no, you're not going to get that started. I'm going to kick you, and I'm going to kick you harder. You guys were doing a little tit for tat there at the beginning. Was did you know you were going to have an advantage or feel that you had an advantage in striking going into this match with him?
Yeah, I felt I had the advantage in the striking, but he was still game. Like he was throwing. He caught me with a couple calf kicks. Then I get caught in the moment sometimes. He caught me like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna give you those back. But I heard my corner. They were like, don't stay in there. Don't stand in there and throw. Like I always get caught in the moment. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like give this guy back whatever he threw. So yeah, but I kept it smart. Well, but no, he took the shot after that. He took he tried a single leg. So I just like kept going with that position, and yeah, he was holding onto my leg, but I knew I could take the corner, so I just kept on hearing my coach Greg Jones with the wrestling, and I just like took his advice.
And last for me, I guess what's the next steps from here? Do you take some time to recover? Or do you go right back to the gym? I mean, how many more times are you hoping to fight now that you're here in the States? It sounds like to try to get some more action.
Well, I want to go back home a couple weeks, see my family. While I heal my legs, they're a little like hurt right now. It's only gonna be a couple weeks, and then I'll be back. I'll be back training. I want to train. I feel like I need to like correct some stuff I did wrong in the fight, and not only that, but keep getting better. I've got a lot better this camp. Like not only thinking on the mistakes I did in the fight, but before the fight, like I was doing better. I was doing a lot new stuff at the gym, training hard, like learning new stuff every day. I have so many good partners. You learn from everybody. They learn from me. I learn from them. We have the best coaches around. So yeah, I really like. I'm actually like eager to go back in the gym because I want to keep on getting better.
Congrats on the victory.
Claudio, a la izquierda, en español si lo puedes
Hola.
hacer.
Sí, claro.
Perú es un país que ha dado muchos peleadores importantes para el MMA. ¿En qué nivel te sientes tú comparado con otros peleadores peruanos y cuál es tu meta dentro del UFC?
Mira, no me quiero comparar con los peleadores peruanos. No, con nadie, en verdad, no me quiero comparar. Yo tengo mi propio nivel y solo espero que la gente esté contenta con mi desempeño y que se sientan orgullosos de que soy el único peleador por el momento que los representa. No digo que quiero ser el único porque no es así. Yo estaría feliz de que haya más peruanos, como en un momento fuimos creo que 5 a la vez. Pero bueno, cada uno tiene su propio camino, cada uno tiene su propio futuro. Y nada, quiero que todos se sientan contentos de ser el que los representa.
Claudio, aunque es otro deporte, pero la Copa América se jugará o se tiene que jugar en unos días en Sudamérica, ha cambiado de sedes y hay jugadores que no están de acuerdo con jugar la Copa América. Tú como atleta y con la situación que vive Sudamérica, ¿crees que se debe jugar la Copa América o no?
Mira, yo no sé si estos atletas que no quieren jugar será porque les pagan mensual aunque no jueguen, pero si es que ese es el caso, eh, espero que piensen bien lo que están haciendo, ¿no? Hay mucha gente que está pendiente del deporte y se mueve mucha plata y hay muchos fanáticos de por medio, hay mucha expectativa, así que nada, el mundo tiene que seguir, no puede parar por el COVID ni por nada, así que nada, espero que se tomen las medidas y los protocolos y se haga el campeonato.
Por último, este fin de semana hay elecciones en Perú. ¿Tu sentir como un peruano en el extranjero?
¿Perdón?
¿Tu sentir como un peruano en el extranjero sobre las elecciones?
Bueno, Perú está pasando por un momento, va a pasar por un momento muy importante. Mañana son las elecciones presidenciales y nada, hay mucha gente que aún no está segura de lo que va a hacer y piensa votar en blanco. Así que por favor no hagan eso, no voten nulo, no voten en blanco, vayan a votar, decidan el futuro de su país. Es importante, de nuestro país. Nada, yo quiero la democracia para mi país y nada, realmente espero que la gente que quiere trabajar también busque la democracia, ¿no?
Claudio, aquí lo mencionaste en inglés, pero en español habíamos hablado de que esta es tu primera pelea en 2 años, desde todo esto del COVID. ¿Cómo te sentiste de regresar al octógono después de ese tiempo de inactividad?
Me sentí bien, me sentí contento realmente. Obviamente siempre hay nervios, no es fácil pelear, hay momentos bien difíciles, pero definitivamente me sentí mejor antes de entrar que de mi última pelea. En mi última pelea, antes de subir al octágono, tenía mucho miedo. Sentía que, no sé, pensé muchas cosas antes de subir. Esta vez, obviamente también pensé cosas, pero estaba más decidido. Sabía que eran 15 minutos que tenía que dar todo de mí, que tenía que salir a buscar la pelea. No solamente subir y esperar, ya, bueno, vamos a aguantar, no. Salir a buscar la pelea, salir a ganar la pelea. Y eso es algo que cambió mucho en mi mentalidad. Cambió mucho en los entrenamientos. Siempre que llegaba los días de sparring, decía, voy a buscar la pelea, o sea, voy a buscar ir para adelante todo el tiempo, buscar estar ganando, así sea por puntos, pero voy a buscar ganar. No voy a ir simplemente ahí a aguantar, a cumplir. No, voy a ir a buscar, porque después de esos 15 minutos, si tú no das todo, te vas a arrepentir por meses o años. ¿Okay? Y ya me pasó mi debut en UFC y después de eso no quiero volver a sentirme así. Sé que es un deporte difícil y se gana y se pierde, pero antes de cada pelea y los campamentos y justo antes de subir, yo estoy mentalizado todo el rato en que no me voy a arrepentir. Voy a dejar absolutamente todo hasta el final para ganar esas peleas.
Y tu rival estaba invicto, de hecho era el favorito en el combate. El hecho que le has ganado un peleador que es reconocido de esa manera le da más gusto a tu victoria.
Sí, mucha gente o me daba por perdido o nada, leí por ahí que mucha gente también ponía buenos comentarios como estoy contento que te estén poniendo un rival del nivel, vas a demostrarle a todos quién es Claudio Puelles, ese tipo de cosas y ese tipo de comentarios sí me motivaban, ¿no? También leí en muchas páginas que decían que él me iba a ganar fácil, que él era el real deal, que futuro campeón, cosas así, ¿no? Y sí, es un buen rival, no lo estoy menospreciando, pero me parece que me están pasando por encima, antes de pelear, antes de verme. Y bueno, entiendo que no había tenido tanta actividad muy seguido, pero cada vez que yo subo estoy preparado. Cada vez que yo subo tengo un campamento atrás, tengo mucha gente atrás. No solamente me refiero a fanáticos, sino tengo un equipo con el que hago un gran trabajo todo el tiempo, todos los días entreno fuerte, todos los días todos estamos yendo, no solamente en el entrenamiento, también la recuperación. Todo el último mes trabajé con mi fisioterapeuta personal, hemos hecho un gran trabajo y bueno, claro, vine a llegarme a la victoria.
Perfecto. Y última pregunta, hay mucha gente latina que están descubriendo el deporte de MMA ahora. ¿Qué mensaje le tienes para ellos para que sigan el deporte y para que sigan tu carrera?
Es un deporte, bueno, es el deporte que más rápido crecimiento del momento, ¿no? El UFC en verdad es enorme. Cuando yo empecé a verlo hace 11 años más o menos, no era lo que es hoy en día, pero igual era enorme. Yo veía el deporte y decía, wow, la UFC, la UFC es un monstruo. Y hoy en día ser parte en un momento que está creciendo tanto, realmente hasta yo me sorprendo. Me he sorprendido con el Apex, me sorprendo con el trato de los trabajadores, de todo el personal. El Apex está increíble. Siento que, no sé, no tenemos nada que envidiarle a la NFL ni a la NBA. Yo estoy contento de ser parte de la UFC y nada, quiero seguir ganando muchas peleas por acá.
Gracias.